Do we go to the Arctic?
It's so tempting.
It's very tempting.
3, 4.
So if you're new here, we built this van behind us, and our main trip that we were trying to get ready for when we moved in was going up to Alaska. So this is our journey north. So we've been making our way from the Fraser Valley, not necessarily taking the most common routes, but trying to take some
little
offshoots.
detours in there. We've been having a blast driving to the Yukon. There's so many trees and lakes and rivers and cliffs, and
It's really impressed us.
It's all rugged and scraggly, and it's our kind of beauty.
One of our favorite stops of all time so far has been dropping down into Atlin Lake area there. That was,
oh my goodness.
That's British Columbia, but it just has this wild out there feeling to it.
You actually have to go through the Yukon to get to that town in British Columbia.
And the driving we did today was just pushing right up through the Yukon. We made a lot of progress today, but now we've pulled off into the gravel of the Dempster, and we're going to try and make it to Tombstone tonight, so that way we can see some epic sunsets, hopefully. And
hopefully.
We got to get going because the sun's setting. My trusty co-pilot, hit the road.
Oh my gosh, this drive. It's like blowing my mind. New favorite drive of the trip, for sure.
Our van is definitely going through the official rattle test of the trip.
I didn't know we had this in Canada, quite like this.
What do you think, Janelle?
It's very chilly, but it's so good. It's like so beautiful. This is one of the beautiful places, most beautiful places in Canada, I think. I'm gonna start telling people that. Me just taking little pictures with my phone. Pictures of my vlogging husband. Smile at me.
Janelle's shutterbug has really been coming out on this trip. She's been getting hyped about photos.
I got a new iPhone for this. I gotta get a cool phone.
This is why we came on this trip. This today. Like we could go home today. Like I'm fulfilled. We didn't even get to like.
Other than we gotta cross the Alaskan border.
Yeah, we gotta go to Alaska because that's the point of this trip. But it's like, I mean, we went to Hyder, Alaska.
You know what's fun is that it's like 11 p.m. It's literally the land of the midnight sun. Back up to 10. Yeah.
I was making some popcorn. What's up?
We need dinner round 2.
Nice way to start off the morning, hey?
Sure is.
Why did we get a little bit of a late start to our morning today?
Well, the light was amazing last night, so we stayed up.
And then
we had another little mouse in our van.
we feel fairly positive this is a different mouse than the other mouses we took with us earlier. Mice?
Nice. We're probably gonna cross the Alaska border tomorrow.
Today? That's today.
Well, it's today. It depends where we sleep on the top of the world. The border's like halfway.
We got to come up with a travel plan, because I'm not tracking with what you're talking about right now, but I was thinking we're going into Alaska today, but we'll have a meeting and get back to you. We're going to drive a little more north. I don't know how many kilometers or how many hours, just until the tension in my adventuring desire loosens a little bit. I just want to see what's around the corner. I kind of want to drive until it's just like flat and just like, okay, there's nothing for a while. But right now, it definitely feels like if we turned around, we'd be missing whatever could be down this road. So we're going to take a look.
On all my little pamphlets because we're spontaneously trying to decide if we're going to make it all the way to the Arctic Circle. Hard boundary. Arctic is that way.
Arctic is that way. What do you think it looks like over there?
Hopefully more like this, because this is pretty great.
The only problem about it being 260 kilometers to the Arctic Circle is that is just a little bit further than the quantity of fuel we would have to get back if we turned around right at the beginning of the Arctic Circle. So if we push onto the Arctic Circle, we're gonna have to push into the Arctic Circle to find fuel.
I don't know. We'll keep you updated. Yeah, it's so different up here, like compared to the mountains we drove through yesterday. These ones are all like roundish and I don't know, gravelly.
That tundra section was really cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in the tundra before.
Nope, neither have I. This is kind of wild.
I kept being like, so what exactly is the tundra? And we're like, well, I think we'll just know when we see it. And then I was like, okay, yeah, this is very different. I think this must be the tundra.
I keep waiting for this section of road where we get out of these lumpy hill things and then it just like opens up and it's flat. Part of me tells me I'll be okay to turn around when it's like flat and it feels like we're like on the northernness. But we're also very, very, very close to the Arctic Circle. What are we doing?
Turning around.
This is probably one of the harder decisions of the trip so far for me, like destination route wise. If we had another like month or so, for sure, we would do it, no problem. But Janelle's starting a job in the fall, and so we just want to be mindful about our travel time. And I think we turn around.
I think it's like this trip is worth more than the time we have to give it.
Yes, that's a great way to put it.
Like
this is kind of painful for me, but if we go to the Arctic Circle, then we got to go past the Arctic Circle to get fuel. And then once we start that cascading of events, I can't promise that I'd be able to stop myself from going further. So this is the responsible move. plan?
Levi,
What are you seeing on those maps?
I'm not looking at maps. I'm looking at my pictures.
Where are we going?
We are having a quick dinner, and then we're going to make our way back through Dawson City, cross the little ferry to the top of the world highway.
Check out all the meal prep space we've got in our build. Tonight is a meal that I'm pumped for. Steak. Very much looking forward to that. On this new pan that we purchased, new skillet with a barbecue style ribbing on it. We're also down here doing some coconut rice, and then we got to find some greens. I think we've got some salad that we're going to whip up. Dinner review?
It's real good. It was real good, Levi. Thank you.
Yay!
I think we're officially off the Dempster.
We're back on the road. Wow, feels so weird not to be rattling. Love it. Just filled up here in Dawson City. We were here just the other day before we went to Dempster quick to just touch base with some internet to make sure work stuff is good to go. But now most stuff is closed, so there's no more exploring around to do. So there's this little ferry right on the north end of town here that we're going to take.
Large trucks.
I mean, but then he went in the RV one.
Maybe we should go in RVs.
Large trucks and buses. Yeah, I would not describe us as a large truck.
Attached.
We are 9.5 feet tall at 21 feet. On BC ferries, that means a whopping $92 if you're traveling with 2 people. What a treat. That's a cute little ferry.
It's going to be a beautiful time to go on a little ferry ride.
We're not going to make it on this one. Well, maybe they are running it all day. That's the cutest little thing.
The water looks really nice. Every time, I've been seeing so many little rivers on our Yukon drives, and I have thought often, I wish I had a little canoe or something. This is going to be the closest thing.
We pulled up not even 30 seconds ago and we're already pulling on. Like literally no time has passed and we're going on the ferry. I don't know why they let us pass the whole lineup, but they did. We get the best view up here. Top of the world highway. Here we come. Let's see what all the hype is about.
Overlanders giving us a suggestion for a campsite. Apparently it's one of the best in all of Yukon, say some visitors.
How does that feel?
I feel awesome. Yeah, pretty wild.
It's 9:30. It's still so sunny out. This is mind-blowing.
So bright.
I can't believe that today we almost drove to the Arctic and then we didn't. That's okay. I think it's better. For it. We're going to be in Alaska tomorrow.
We are.
Alaska proper for the first time.
Hopefully we just feel really grateful that we have more time in Alaska, that we just can't get enough of it.
We will. Thanks for watching our videos. We're having a lot of fun making them. Probably less fun editing them than it is to be experiencing it in real life, but I'm excited to share this stuff with you. That's it for this one. Thanks a ton for watching, and remember, life's better
When you make stuff.
Peace.